Hello there everyone, this is Phantom Duels here, and today I'm going to be doing What If Deku Was the Omni King Part 2. So, before I start, I'm going to say the ship. The ship would be Universe 6 Angel, Vatos, and a character that I might as well make Vegeta. I might as well make Vegeta have a daughter. Her name is going to be Luna. But he won't meet her. The ship of Luna won't be until part 3, but the ship battles will be maybe in this part. I don't know yet. So we're gonna start out when Izuku said, so you're calling me worthless?" As Ida, Uraraka, and Todoroki were confused and said, "Are you Izuku Midoriya?" Izuku said, "Bingo! I am Izuku." As they all said, "Lie. Deku died at the USJ 2 years ago." Then Izuku took off his mask and started to turn into his old body. Then Uraka, Ida, and Todoroki were a bit shocked and said, You are Midoriya?" Then Izuku turned back to normal and put his mask on. As Izuku said in an anger tone, "I am Izuku Midoriya, the Omni King. So what's your problem?" Then they said, "That, Deku, how did you become the Omni King?" Then Deku said, "Don't worry about it. That's for me to know and for you to never find out." Then Mr. Aizawa came in doing his usual stuff, coming in a like a caterpillar. Then he said, "Okay, everyone, shut the hell up. Now, we're gonna be doing the quirk examination." Then Bakugo and Uraraka and Todoroki were a bit pissed that Izuku didn't tell them how he became the Omni King, but they still think that they're more powerful than him. So in this one, Bakugo's cockiness has gone to the roof. I am not kidding. It has gone to the level of a god's cockiness. So, Uraraka and Todoroki have the same cockiness, but I ain't gonna make their cockiness go down 0 once they see the power of this dude. Then Mr. Aizawa says to everyone to shut the hell up again, and then he said, "Everyone, put your PE uniforms on." Then Izuku just made a portal. Before going through the portal, he grabbed his PE uniform and left. Then everyone thought, where was he gonna teleport at? As he was already outside, they saw the star appear. And in this one, for Izuku to teleport, it'll just be a star shape. A big star will appear and Izuku will just have to walk through it. Then Izuku will appear in front of the changing room. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. In front of the changing room. Then everyone saw that Izuku has so much muscle on him for such a skinny body. Then Kurishima said, "Yo, Izuku bro, what type of workout do you do?" Then Izuku said, in an anger tone, "You don't want to know." Then Izuku left the changing room and went to the exam. Everyone else saw Izuku was standing waiting. Instead of being next to him, they all got away, went really far away from him. Because they know if they get him angry or try to touch him, they'll be erased from existence and won't be alive for anything or any time again. As Mr. Aizawa comes, he called out Deku's name and said, "Yeah, problem child, first you go." Mr. Aizawa throws the ball at Deku and Deku grabs it. Then Deku says, "How much power?" When Mr. Aizawa says that, he remembers that Deku is a person who can literally destroy this world. As Mr. Aizawa says, 20 to 1% of your power. As Izuku nodded at this, and chest went to 10%, making his hair go white. A whitish aura appeared on his body, and his eyes. The pink eye. I'm gonna pause. Sorry guys about that. That was my cousin. So yeah, like I was saying, the pink eye that he has on went white, but the black line that he has on his eyes just stay black. As everyone were afraid of this aura, as Izuku started to flow, and he just swing. He just used one of his fingers, threw the ball into the sky, and flicked it, making the ball go all the way to another world. As for when Mr. Aizawa checked, it showed a skeleton with X on his back, saying that the computer is dead. Then he showed that to everyone, and everyone were like shocked to see that someone with only using 10% could easily destroy that. Then Izuku said, "Well, Aizawa, that was only 10%. So how about the other ones?" Then everything went the same. Uraraka got infinite. Everyone got the same in canon with throwing. Second will be jumping side to side. Izuku got first place on that one. He has been training for at least 10 years on the other world. Then jumping, oh god, with his flying, what's the point? Strength, ouch. First place. Yeah. For the other places will be everyone else from the anime. It will be simpler, but the first place will be Izuku. So running. Oh, then Ida says, "Sorry, Izuku, but I'm going to beat you here." As Izuku just said, "I'm sorry for you." As he activated his power 20%, and he just. I'm gonna pause real quick. Sorry guys, my cousin keeps coming and putting music on. So yeah, Izuku in the running just activated his power at 20% and got there in only 1 second. I am not making him go at least 0.0 seconds. I'm not making him go that fast. Just to make it fair for Ida, I'm not making him go a million percent. Then Izuku looked at Ida and said, "So that's your fastest, Ida." Or he'll just say his last name, since I don't know Ida's last name and I don't want to know it. What's the point? And I'll say this once again. Yeah, that's all. He gets first place in everything. For the second and third and fourth and fifth and everything else, it'll be the same as in the anime. So Mr. Aizawa didn't expel anyone. He was just surprised that everyone got first. But that everyone got a good grade on everything. For Izuku, oh man. He wasn't shocked for him. He already knew that was gonna happen sooner or later with all this power the kid carries. As Izuku looked at Aizawa and said, "Well, can I go to my dorm now? Or just go back home?" Mr. Aizawa said, "You'll be staying at the dorm, Sarai Midoriya, or problem child." And Izuku just took off his max and smiled at Mr. Aizawa and said, and put it back on and said, "I'll be seeing you later." Then he just flew off. Oh, Uraraka was gonna say Izuku-kun, but Izuku just flew off, making her go flying to the other side of the world. Okay. I'm not gonna send her flying to the other side of the world. That'll be a pain to going back to the time period she is. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna go back to class a day later. Izuku's in class. He's there, looking at the window, or a few minutes later, he got tired of looking at the window and fell asleep. He fell asleep on the ground, he fell asleep on his desk as he kept thinking, what should I do now? There's gonna be a USJ, it's gonna be tomorrow, but what's the point of waiting? I'm tired. Then Isuku just remember the Omni King and Senno and Goku and Vegeta and every angel that he could just go visit right now. As Isuku said, well, Faji, over there, here time goes slower, over there time goes it goes the same time, but here time, for me over a day over there is only 1 minute over here. So what's the point of me just staying here? He opened a portal and walked through it. As everyone said, wait, where Isuku's going? Then the Grand Priest sensed Isuku as he said, well, Omni King Isuku, what is the honor of you coming here? He said, I'm gonna go visit Goku and Vegeta, can I? Then the Grand Priest said, yes, sir, you may go visit them. And he said, tell them that I'll be there in 2 seconds. Before I leave, tell them I'll be sitting on the ground waiting. As the Grand Priest summoned Whis and said, no. The Grand Priest just sent a message to Goku through his head and said, Goku, the Omni King will be coming. As he said, ooh, Senny's coming? I mean the other Grand Priest, the one that literally destroyed you. And he said, oh, that kid. Tell him to come wherever Bulma's place. And Isuku said, okay, got it. Then the Grand Priest said, or Daishinken said, Lord Isuku, you may go to Bulma's house. Then Isuku thought about where Goku may be, as he just made his eyes go a lighter pink. So when he's actually just trying to use instinct transmission, Izuku's eyes go a real light pink, like a pink that will be so bright that you will be able to see. And then he said, oh, found him. As a portal appeared and Izuku said, thanks, Daishinken. Then Daishinken smiled and said, goodbye, may we see each other again. The teacher said he'll be back in 25 minutes. One day here's 10 minutes, it's 1 minute over there. And Izuku just went towards, let's say Freezer has been revived again, and no, let's say Jiren and Goku and Vegeta are training. Then a portal appeared at the middle of their training as Izuku walked out wearing the same clothes you see on the screen. As Jiren said, huh? Who is this kid? Then Izuku said, you can't call me a kid if I'm more powerful than you. Then Jiren said, who do you think you are, kid? As he decided to use a maximum attack punch at him. Then Goku yelled out, don't do it, Jiren! That kid is the Omni King! Then Jiren heard this too late and attacked Jiren. As Isuku just put one finger up, holding his punch, doing the same thing as Ultra Instinct Goku did. As he disappeared and grabbed his power and said, you're too weak. Making the orb of Jiren's hand disappear. I'm gonna pause real quick, I need to go do something. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I need to help someone. Yeah, I know there's so much pauses. I really don't like doing pauses, but I have to do them. Then Jiren said, is this kid really the Omni King? Not even Goku was able to master his Ultra Instinct as well as he's doing right now. Then Isuku said, I am the Omni King. And I am a friend with Goku and Vegeta. Where are they? Then he said, are you talking to me telepathically? Then Isuku said, yep. This belongs to my mom. So what's the point of you bothering me with it? So now it's time for you to... I'll tell you two things. A, die by my hands and not worry about ever living again. Or B, not bother me. Or B, you can just go back to your training and let me find Goku and Vegeta. Then Jiren said, B, I don't want to die. Then he said, good. Now, where's Goku and Vegeta? As he pointed it to Bulma's house, he saw Goku and Vegeta eating, and he said, hey, what about me? Sorry about the sudden pause. I know there's so many pauses, I'm really sorry. But I hope you enjoy it still. So, yeah. Then Isuku just saw Vegeta and Goku eating. He laughed and said, well, Vegeta and Goku, you guys still eat a lot. Then Goku laughed and said, you still act so grumpy. Hey, and then he said, hey, watch your tone. I'm still a kid, why am I gonna eat that much? Aren't you? Then Goku says, but still, you have Saiyan Ki, don't you? I'm not planning. Yeah, sorry guys, if you guys heard me that, I'm sorry. Then Isuku laughed and said, I know I have your type of ki, but what's the point? I don't act like one. So, can I eat too? And Goku laughed and said, yeah, go ahead and eat. And then he took up the mask and started eating. He ate all the food, leaving Goku with nothing. Then Chi-Chi came out and sees the kid eating with Goku. As Bulma and Chi-Chi and Trunks asked, and future Trunk was there too. As they all asked, who is this kid? Then Goku and Vegeta said, well, meet the Omni King. When they looked into his eyes, all they saw was power. Then they all bowed down and said, hello there, Omni King. Then Isuku said, well, why are you guys bowing down? You guys can treat me like a normal person. Just don't get me angry. Then they all nodded at this and said, okay, sir. Isuku was happy about this and said, okay, I want more. Then Goku laughed and said, didn't you say you don't eat that much? And then Isuku says, oh, be quiet, Goku. Don't make me kick your ass like I did on our last fight. And then Goku said, hey, we used our most powerful form and we still lost against you. And Isuku said, still, you lost against an Namiki who didn't even have full power yet. Then Vegeta said, we admit defeat. What do you want? What would you want to eat? Anything you guys bring me, I'm just hungry. I've been doing nothing on my other world. They're all weak. There hasn't even been a fight yet. Then Isuku kept talking to them. Then Vegeta said, well, I forgot to introduce you to my family. This is Trunks, future Trunks. This is Trunks from the future. His timeline has been destroyed, so we had to bring him here. Then Isuku said, hey, how about I fix your timeline? Then Trunks, Vegeta, Bulma, Luna, and Trunks from the normal timeline were all shocked and said, you can fix my timeline? Didn't Vegeta told you, I am the Omni King. I am a realms above your Omni King. I can do anything he can do. But then Trunks started shaking his hand and said, thank you. But then Isuku said, but there will be one problem. The thing that destroys your timeline won't exist. Then Trunks was like, that'll be even better. As Isuku smiled and said, well, at what time are we leaving so I can fix your timeline? Then they said, we can leave at any time. Then Isuku said, well, let me finish eating first. Then he finished eating and he said, we can leave now. So what's the time and year of your timeline? He said the time and year, and then Isuku's eyes went very shiny pink. What? And they teleported to the timeline as they were in a dark void, a white void. Then Isuku said, so let me copy your memory. Then Isuku copied the memory of Trunks, and he deleted the androids. He brought back Gohan, future Gohan. He brought back Goku. He brought back everyone who died, giving them a longer time of living. He even brought Bulma, making her young again just to spend more time with her son. Because in this one, Izuku doesn't like seeing families be separate, so he just made them all younger, giving them more longer time to live. So they won't die from diseases, and he's giving them, making only they won't die from diseases. As Trunks said thank you to Izuku. Trunks said thank you to Izuku and started to cry. Thank you for bringing my mother back. As Izuku said, one more thing, Trunks. The price for this is that you'll go back to being at least 1 year younger, and no threat will exist in this world. As Trunks said, I'll pay the price. Thank you. As Izuku just smiled at this and just snap. Reality control. Then the reality went back to the normal reality where everything was normal. There was no Black Goku. He deleted them. Everything was deleted. And then it went back to its regular reality where they all can train in peace. All the events will still happen, just that there'll be no destruction on planet Earth. Goku will be more powerful. He'll have the same memories as he had in the other Goku timeline. Then Izuku said, let's go meet your mother. And so he made a portal back to Bulma. Then Bulma looked at his hand. Bulma was looking at her and was like, I'm back. What? Wasn't I dead? Then Izuku came out of nowhere and said, Mrs. Bulma, or should I say Bulma, you may remember me because I put the memories of another Bulma inside of you. So, here's your son again. If you guys ever need me, your son, all he has to do is release a bit of his ki and I'll be here. I don't have nothing to do in my world, so I might as well come help yours. Then Bulma ran and hugged Izuku and said, thank you for helping my son have his mother back. And as Izuku smiled and said, I don't like seeing families separated, so I might as well just help you guys. Then Trunks hugged Izuku too. Then everyone from the Street Fighters came. They were all shocked to be back to life, but they remember who was Izuku. As Goku and Vegeta came up to him and said, thank you for helping us too. As Goku, then Izuku just laughed and said, well, see you two. Or should I say I'll see you guys in the other timeline. And Trunks, come visit us, bye again. Hope we have to have another Trunks that is older. Or I might as well come visit you with your other father on the other world. Trunks smiled and said, I will. Thank you again. As Izuku went back to the ordinary timeline, as they all were looking at him and said, you fixed the timeline? Then Izuku said, yep. I fixed the damn timeline. That timeline was horrifying. I literally had to delete Samasu. Then Virus and Whis were there. Then he looked at Whis and said, Whis, make sure to delete Samasu. Then Beerus said, I will do it, your honor. I will kill Samasu. Then Izuku said, go. Kill Samasu from this timeline. I already deleted him on the other timeline. So destroy them and make sure he is erased. As Virus followed the orders and went and killed Samasu again because they revived him to give him a second chance. But Izuku wanted him extinct. No Samasu. No reincarnation, no anything. As Vegeta, Goku, and everyone else were happy to see Trunks back with his family. As Vegeta introduced Izuku to Luna. Since there's no way I can figure out a last name for the Saiyans, what's the point? There's no last name for them. Then Izuku was kinda blushing a bit from looking. If you guys hear that, I'm sorry, my cousin couldn't hold his laughter. But still. Then Izuku just took his hand out and said, hi, Izuku Midoriya, the Omni King. And then she said, hi, I'm Luna. Then Izuku and her has been talking. Vegeta has been noticing this and be like, yeah, if these two get married, I'm about to have too much. I am about to have powerful grandkids. Oh my god. I imagine Vegeta having a daughter marry an Omni King. Oof, that'll be too OP. An American kid with a Saiyan bloodline. Ouch. SSJ4, Omni King. One of them can take the throne of being the Omni King. But Izuku's immortal, what's the point? He tell out to give his immortality to anyone else. So yeah, we're gonna skip to one day's past. It was already 12 of the night. Izuku said bye to Luna and everyone else and said, 1 minute has already passed. I have to go back to class. Thank you all for letting me stay. It was a good time being here. I have to go back to Daishinkan and say goodbye to him. For everyone, have a good day. If you guys need me, you know what to do. Just let your key out and I'll be here in a minute or 2 seconds. Arrivederci. As he disappeared and a portal appeared on top of him and he just flying through it. Then the portal disappeared. Goku, Vegeta were relieved because he didn't get angry. They were just having fun. Bulma and Chi-Chi were like, why didn't you introduce us to him earlier? When he first came, Goku and Vegeta said, the Grand Priest didn't allow us, so don't blame it on us. Then Luna was having hearts on her eyes. She just met someone powerful that could literally just help her train better, but for her, he was cute. That's all I'm gonna say. No homo. I am not that type. So yeah, for her, he was cute. So now we're gonna go to the part where Izuku says goodbye to Daishinkan and he leaves back to his world. Everyone was like, Izuku, where have you been? It's only been 1 minute. Then Izuku says, I went back to the world that I trained to unlock my abilities, and I won't tell you how to get there, or you will never go there. That world is peaceful enough without any of you traitors. As they all look down in shame. So I'm gonna leave it off here with a cliffhanger. Yes, I'm gonna leave it off at where Izuku is telling them they will never go back to that world. So in this one, the next part will be the USJ. So get ready for that part. Have a good day, have a good night wherever you guys are, and bye.